Hello everyone, my name is Ozmic, and welcome to another episode of the Red Strings Club here on Ozmic Games. Where we left off, we were just about to see the new person coming into the club. A car had detected a new client approaching, so we will get right back into it, and let's go. I detect a client approaching the club. So soon? I didn't expect anybody else tonight. Do you want me to check their background? Yes, please. Nyama Koss, 34 years old. She's a corporate lawyer at Supercontinent Ltd. Footage from nearby locations shows that she's been shadowing Diana. Uh-oh. This may be troublesome. Do you want me to drive her away? Can you do that? I could send a fake emergency request meeting... Wow, I flubbed that completely. I could send a fake emergency meeting request to her phone, for example. Your skill set begins to seem uncanny. Do you want me to drive her away? No. Let her in. If fate brought her to the Red Strings Club, there has to be a reason. And we're happily going to exploit that. Welcome to the Red Strings Club. Absinthe on the rocks, please. Welcome to the Red Strings Club, miss. I'm afraid I can't just serve that to you. This is not your usual bar. Here, you tell me how you feel, and I fix you a matching drink. I see. Then I feel like asking you a series of questions regarding why you're prying into my client's business. How dry. You must be a lawyer, no? That's correct. I'm here representing Supercontinent's interests. What was Diana May's business here? Hold your horses now. Apart from serving drinks, I'm also an information broker, so questions have a price tag in this club. Okay, how much? Here's my deal. You ask as many questions as you want, then I get to ask that many questions myself. Fair enough. Although I should inform you that unlike you, I won't be able to disclose any of my client's sensitive information. Fair enough. Although I must let you know that unlike you, I know my way around empathy and subtlety. You risk leaking more information than you might think. I'll take my chances, mister. The name's Donovan, owner of the Red Strings Club. Nice to meet you. I am Nyama Koss, corporate lawyer at Supercontinent Ltd. Shall we commence business? Fire away. What was Diana May's business here? No, she's just an old friend. She pays me a visit every now and then. We had a drink and caught up, that's it. Please, at least have the decency not to lie to me. I won't lie to you either. If I can't disclose something, I will clearly specify so. Except that was the truth, Miss Koss. Friendship might sound alien in your world, but we still keep loving each other at street level. Next question is about the Proxima organization. They've been making trouble for my clients lately. I'd like to know exactly what Proxima's got on Supercontinent Ltd. Well, let's not directly lie to her if we can help it. Do we tell her about Ariadne's finding, or tell her Proxima snatched in a car unit? I don't know how they covered their tracks, but does your client know that Proxima snatched one of their top-secret Akara androids? Is that true? So you're confirming the existence of such androids? Save us both some time and skip the captious questions, sir. Okay. Save your rhetorical ones too, then. Fair enough. Just tell me what you know. From what I've heard, Proxima got their hands on an old version of Akara. I know they've been experimenting with it. I don't know what they've gotten out of it. But it must be good since Akara was the main business of that girl that infiltrated your clinic. That's useful information, thank you. Next question. Where is Johanna Seftis? Come again? Where is Johanna Seftis? You're saying that as if I should know her. What a poor information dealer you are if you don't even know Supercontinent's chief operations officer. What's the matter? Is she missing? Forget about it. That was all I had to ask. My turn then? Go ahead, you have 3 questions. I can't have you sitting there without a drink though. This is a club after all. Okay, but I won't be telling you how I feel or any of that nonsense. Don't worry, you let me know enough about yourself already for me to work my magic. Trust me, you'll like this. Ambition, stress, or remorse? They also have this pill, too. I don't know. Let's try playing into her stress. A bit of bourbon. A bit too much bourbon. I am not great at this drink making game, y'all. There we go. I believe, was it vodka that makes it go to the left? I keep forgetting, that's my bad. No, vodka makes it go down. So let's not use any of that. Tequila? Tequila makes it go to the right. I think this was absinthe, wasn't it? Or I actually don't remember what the hell this was. Alright. Let's serve it up. Look, I shouldn't be wasting my time here. Make your questions quick, I have a lot on my plate. A drink won't hurt, relax. She looks stressed. Let's exploit that. 3 questions left. Choose the topic wisely. Ooh, I'm very tempted to do one of these bluffs just because it could make things very interesting. Oh, let's see. Well, I don't know. Let's, we already know who the highest authority on SPW is. Would you please explain social psyche welfare's legality to me? Because I still can't imagine how you convince the government to buy into it. Listen, you don't need to pry on this one because it's all perfectly above board. The government has been in since the very beginning. And implant users are also on board since all of them signed the T&C. Whoa, stop right there. Are terms and conditions really that legally binding? I mean, no one reads them. Well, if people don't give a shit about accepting long chunks of text, that's their problem. And this isn't just like downloading iTunes. People actually agree to the forms on in our clinics. As the contract says, the user's psychology may be altered to ensure a stable mind-body environment. And the Ministry of Health has determined depression, anxiety, and similar disorders to be serious social hazards. What a load of bullshit. Excuse me. If the client doesn't agree with the firmware update, they can always decline it. Yeah, and render the hardware obsolete in the process. Listen, implants aren't a human right. So if someone isn't happy with a new update, they can just go back to their old, all-natural selves. Except that they'll be too busy smiling like idiots to even think about that. You're welcome to take this to court if you're so offended by it. No thanks. I'll be fighting for freedom one drink at a time. 2 questions left. Choose the topic wisely. I say we go, why didn't the CEO tell me about you? Why didn't the CEO tell me about you? What? How do you know our CEO? Are you talking about the CEO of Supercontinent Ltd? She didn't come to this dive, did she? Wow, dive, really? I'm sorry, I just find it terribly shocking that you've dealt with Radica and I've barely even seen her. Plus, she shouldn't be visiting these kinds of places. Why not? She's not a baby. Barely. Did she come by herself? We always meet alone. I'll let the board members know immediately. Slow down, why is this such a big deal? I'm done with this topic, and I'll make sure you never get to see Radica again. Wow, okay. What the hell is the matter with this Radica girl? Diana seemed to be right on the money with this. Last question. Okay, let's try serving another drink. Ambition or remorse? Let's try ambition. It's to the right. Is this to the left or is this up or down? No, that's down. Shit. There we are. If I could hit the glass, that'd be great. Alright, let's give it a shot. So I got my absinthe on the rocks in the end. You really know your game, though. This is the best glass of absinthe I've ever had. Really invigorating. I feel great. Glad you like it. She seems to be power drunk. Time to attack. Okay, last question. Let's see. Well, let's ask about Johanna Seftis. What's the deal with Johanna Seftis? It kind of disappoints me that an information dealer like you doesn't know about it. It would betray my client's trust to tell you more than that. You'll have to settle with the fact that I don't know where she is. Maybe I could help you if you share more details with me. Sorry, but no. Well, I'm afraid you've run out of questions. I've got too much to do tonight, so goodbye. Sure, go and spread law through town. You seem to be enjoying yourself. So just in case, I'll inform you of the current situation. Supercontinent is going through turbulent times right now. That's good. That spells change for a company. I've seen it many times. But in the process, there's usually a trail of casualties. The way you're playing right now, you've got a ticket to become one of them. Be warned, Mr. Bartender. Didn't know corporate lawyers were in the business of extending such stylish death threats. Ha! There are many fates worse than death when it's up against corporate law. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. See you next time. He was an asshole. Was my performance to your satisfaction this time? Excellent. Thank you very much. So, quiz time now? If you please. Of course, I find it quite amusing, in fact. 7 out of 10 or more earns me a prize, right? Go ahead. Is Naima Koss a psychopath? What, you aren't going to ask me if she was attracted to me this time? That's irrelevant for Naima's case. Answer the question, please. Is Naima Koss a psychopath? Ah, shit. Let's say sure, yes. What is her top priority right now? To investigate Diana's loyalty. Is SPW in jeopardy? I'm gonna say no. Does Naima know about the MNA? Yes? Question mark? Does Nyama perceive you as a threat? Yes, or else she wouldn't have threatened me. Is Nyama capable of betraying Supercontinent? I don't believe so. Is she capable of covering murder for her employer? Yes. Is she capable of committing murder for her employer? With that death threat, I'm gonna say yeah. Regarding social psyche welfare, does Nyama believe SPW is a good thing? Yes. Do you think that technology manufacturers have the right to alter their products after sale? What do you mean? If Supercontinent designed, created, and distributed the human upgrades, do they have the right to modify them? As in, by adding SPW to them? Among other things. Do they have the right to modify them? Yes, but they should be clear about it. Supercontinent is concealing the fact that something they sold you is going to fundamentally change you. Isn't that the normal procedure for all technology? Dozens of firmware updates are pushed on a daily basis. Its users accepting its terms and conditions blindfolded. So are you saying this is the public's fault? I'm not very versed in the human concept of fault. It is my understanding, though, that accepting something without thought is a sign of trust. In this case, I'd rather call it ignorance than trust. People have been indoctrinated over the years to accept whatever updates cores throw at them. So the problem is not Supercontinent modifying its creation, but the lack of education among its users? In a free society, isn't education an individual responsibility? Not in my opinion. The powerful educate. Parents teach, schools teach, the media teaches, the government teaches. The issue might be, then, that you don't agree with what they're teaching. That's beyond a doubt, yes. Was that a question, or just food for thought, anyway? Indeed, it was the 10th question. Thank you for elaborating. And well, how did I do? Wow. And well, how did I do? You've answered 4 out of 10 questions correctly. I'm sorry, you failed. Well, fuck. No do-overs this time? No, I'm sorry. We're not in the tutorial anymore. What did I miss this time? A short-term memory resetter. Oh, I thought it was going to be a different prize this time. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right, the variety in the rewards can improve the game's design. I'll try to think of something different for the next time we play. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Although I gotta confess, the anticipation has me excited for the next game already. Glad to hear you're having fun. Listen. I think I'm gonna close for today. My gut tells me we won't be getting any more clients until tomorrow. Yes, it doesn't look like it. Can you tell too? Do you have instincts? What you humans call instincts are just deductions your brain has drawn for you. You simply can't follow the logical sequence due to the vast amount of data your brain processes. Unlike you, I'm able to keep up with my brain. So basically, yes, your gut is right. We won't be having any more clients tonight. Good to hear, because my leg is killing me. Let's call it a night. Alright. And I say we end the episode off there before we get into any more craziness with these three, where or whatever's going on. Thanks again for joining me on this episode. I'm just loving the story in this game, the interviews, just all of this kind of stuff. It plays out so well. It's told in such a really cool fashion, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Like, comment, subscribe, all that usual stuff. Let me know if there's anything I can change or improve, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. My name's Ozmic, this is Ozmic Games, and thank you very much for watching.